It seems fitting now to talk about that officer that was hurt last night, Jeffrey Sweat, a 25-year vet of the San Diego PD. Our thoughts are with him tonight as he tries to recover. We turn to Craig Herrera now with a beautiful day out there.
Yeah, we do. More of it tomorrow. In fact, we'll start to dry up a little bit as we go through the remainder of the weekend and dry out as the numbers come up a little bit as well. Great way to end the week, and as we go into the weekend, we'll get the sea breeze back for a little while. But let's get started with some of our great shots, our sky cams, and we'll start off with Mission Bay as people are out on the water there, taking a nice evening. We'll continue to see some dry conditions. Even the marine layer is gone for a couple of days. Live shot right over La Jolla, nice and clear out. We can see for several miles. And out to Poway, hope you were enjoying this evening. Temperatures pretty close to average or slightly above that. It's the humidity that people will be talking about and the lack thereof it. Mount Woodson looking off to the west, and notice a couple of those high, thin clouds streaming up over the sky, and there's a nice clear shot of Borrego Springs. I'll show you where those clouds are coming from in just a moment, but right now we have mostly 60s for most locations. From the coast to the inland valleys, you head up about 1,000 feet or so, you've dropped into the 50s, 56 for Ramona, 47 now Palomar Mountain in the deserts. Also in the upper 60s, close to 60 degrees, or 70 rather. So the high thin clouds that you just saw from Mount Woodson are coming from this system down to the south. It's not going to do much for us. It's just going to pass over us. Our main weather feature for the next several days is an area of high pressure right now parked over the Four Corners region, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. The flow is keeping the storm track up and into the Gulf of Alaska and continues to travel up over the U.S.-Canadian border. So for us, we'll just get a couple of those high thin clouds as this system passes down to the south of us. But meantime, we'll continue to see some nice afternoons right through about Sunday. It's Monday, really, that the sea breeze returns, and that's when we start to cool back down to closer to average anyhow. Couple of things to show you and how this all factors around that area of high pressure. First of all, here's the wind future cast. Anytime we have that area of high pressure, you've got a flow in a clockwise rotation. It's giving us a north and northeast wind through the day tomorrow. While it's not gusty, it's not a Santa Ana event, it is enough to dry things out. We're at about 15 to 20 miles per hour for the higher elevations and across the deserts. You head down into the valleys and the coast, not too breezy, about 10 miles per hour at best. And then as we get ahead into Friday morning, we still have the offshore winds at about 10 to 15 miles per hour, so not so bad. Relative humidity, and that starts to come down, especially as we go through the day Friday. That's Thursday, 6 o'clock in the morning. Our inland locations are at 40 to 70%. Remember this time of year when we have the marine layer, it's 70 to 80, 90%. You get up into Thursday afternoon, or that's 9:20 in the evening, 30% Escondido, 51% El Cajon. Not a whole lot of the marine influence out there. All right, so your overnight lows tonight, some low 40s. Your highs tomorrow coming back up into the 70s for Poway, El Cajon. Right at the coast, the low 70s here as well. La Jolla, you'll be at about 67 tomorrow, 76 for Santee. North end of the county, more of those mid 70s to near 80s. For the deserts tomorrow, Valley Center at about 70. The deserts tomorrow, mid and upper 70s. Extended forecast at the coast, remaining dry. And then as we get into next week, this marine layer returns. It gets a little cooler. Inland numbers closer to 80 by the time we get into Sunday. Nice, dry week ahead. Very nice, right? Especially on Sunday.
Very, very nice.
Good brunch.
I like that.
Yeah.